Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to Crusader Kings 3 and Maghrebi Madness. I hope you all are excited to see the continuation of our story from yesterday. If you missed out on the stream yesterday, don't be worried. I will do a very, very quick recap as we dive in. Absolutely right, Vesk Viking. Let's get this party started. Hello to each and every one of you. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Crusader Kings 3 launch day. Let's go ahead and got our first wife. We got our first 3 wives. In fact, I love that the menu screen here kicks off with your character and your close family. So this is actually our first spouse and our dad and ourselves in the middle over here, looking rather handsome. I have to say we've adulted okay. But let's go ahead and dive on in, folks. It is the Idrisid campaign, I suppose, as in Iron Man mode too, so there's no going back if we make any mistakes. So let's dive on in and talk about just a quick overview of what happened last time, and then we're going to dive into the action, pick it up right where we left it off, because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Lizard Elite controlled. Yes, Lizard Elite should be in check. We should be fine. Hopefully that's not going to crop up again. But let's see. Yeah, 3 wives. I got 3 wives, 1, 2, and 3, leaving the last one until a better alliance or something can be formed, but we'll get there. Now, I'm just going to say really quickly, folks, this stream today is going to be a 2-hour stream leading up to the launch of the game itself. At that point, I actually have a video lined up to release as well, which I absolutely love it if you guys would check that out, but that will be after the stream, and at that point, the game will have released, so hopefully, if you were already planning on picking it up, you'll have it and you'll be able to play it, or if you've just decided, you'll be able to pick it up and play it. So let's talk about the circumstances that we're in right now. This is just a quick recap, folks. I'll make it super fast. We are the Sheikh of Maghreb. Last session, we managed to expand our holdings a little bit to include the county of Ceuta and the county of Tamasna. We then got married because we were a child. So when we hit adulthood after 6 years or so of playing, we got... Hold on. Why does it say we're only betrothed? It should be... That, huh? What? That's weird. We're definitely married with Shaika over here. Shaika Miyasa. Because she is helping us improve and manage our domain with her massive stewardship skill. I bring my massive intrigue skill, if you catch my meaning, and she brings her massive stewardship. And that's helping us grow our domain limit. So what we're actually able to do now is expand our holdings a little bit more. Our father is the Sultan of the Idrisid Sultanate, and that means when he passes away, since I'm his first son, I'm going to be his heir, which means when he passes, I'm going to take control of everything over here. Now, whether he passes naturally or some unfortunate accident were to befall him is entirely up to, Allah, I suppose, is the way to put it. There's a couple things we can do with our options here. With regards to the 2 holdings that we're able to get without getting any penalties. Last session, we were briefly talking about moving down south and taking Usfi. And that's definitely something still worth pursuing. We currently have the Sheikhdom of Maghreb. The next level up is the Emirate of Fez, though. I wonder what the Walaya of Usfi. It belongs to the Duchy of Marrakesh. See, what we'd like to do is, with the next 2 conquests, if we can form a duchy title and take it on for ourselves, that would be huge. Because then we'd be able to have vassals and stuff of our own. But we need 4 counties. And we can't really take any of our dads, so that's that's maybe not the best call. The other option is to go up north and hit up the Umayyad Sultanate, which, if you'll remember, has kind of fallen apart. They've shattered into like 10 pieces, well, like 5 pieces or so. And if we take a look at their duchy titles that are available over here, we could make a move for Seville. Actually, hold on a second. No. Yes. Oh man, do we do this, folks? Do we do this? Do we go up and strike Seville? Because okay, the title doesn't exist yet, which means we'd have to go to war individually with oh no, we'd have to go to war directly with the Umayyad Sultanate, which does have the King of Navarra as an ally. Okay. Oh, that's not a big kingdom. Oh, that's tempting. And yes, excellent point. We do have a pet dog as well named Unkid. We can pet the pet dog whenever we want. In fact, it might not be a bad idea to start our session by petting Unkid. We're already stressed out. It doesn't hurt us. We'll lose some stress by doing it. So why not? Why not get the session off to a good start? It is time to take a deep breath and find my trusted four-legged companion Unkid. Some say dogs are base creatures, but no matter how tough life gets, I know she will always be there for me. So I think that's a good way to start our session. As I stroke Unkid, I didn't realize there was a whole event chain coming up. Before we move further down, I just want to say a quick thank you to Suchit God. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I apologize if I didn't. For that super chat, I appreciate that greatly. Super chats always make a huge difference, especially to streams and all. So thank you very much for that. And a thank you to Trevor All-Ot as well. Again, I apologize if I butchered that, but thank you for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the show. Pet the doggo time. All right. As I stroke Unkid's brown fur, I can feel my worries dissipating. To have someone's unwavering loyalty and to know that they will stay by my side. If only the people around me were more like you, Unkid. Oh man, that's rough. We sit together. That's rough. We sit together for many minutes, her tail wagging and my shoulders relaxing until I am ready to face the world again. Thank you, my friend. That's not bad, losing 12 stress just like that. Indeed, Fipsy, that is the case. Apparently, that is the case. Now, actually, so we are also in the middle of a war right now. Rather, it's our father's war. It's the Frisian conquest of the Sheikhdom of Tlemcen. Oh, is it even our father's war then? Oh, yes, it is our father's war. Oh, Frisian, as in from Fez. So it's not our father's war, it's our cousin's war. Now, we're kind of getting wrecked over here. There's an army 3,000 strong-ish roaming around. I don't know if Dad's gotten involved yet. But we want to kind of take care of this or let this end first, one way or another. We won't lose any land, even if we lose the war, because it's an aggressive war. It's an offensive war. We need to let this end, and then we'll take on the Umayyad Sultanate, I think. And we'll try and get, with the two counties we can get, we can try and push for, where are my counties? We can try and push for, like, Cadiz? Oh my god, I'm going to butcher these. We can push for these 3. It'll take us a bit over our limit, but then we can go ahead and make the duchy rank title, and that should save us some trouble. Hello. Now, as I hit play, it's so weird diving back in the middle of a war. I hope things don't go horribly wrong. As I hit play, I just want to mention as well, I thought this was hilarious. So Miss Elite, my lovely fiancée, decided to mention to me, just moments before the stream started, her concern about my cousin. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And she's like, well... You're, okay, I just want to explain this, because she has a point. I want to check if the chain of succession actually allows for this. So, if my father were to pass away, right, I would get the title. But if I were to die... Oh, okay, no, okay, good. He's got... Oh, that's a lot of sisters. He does have other sons. So it would pass on to one of my brothers. The point still remains, though, is that my brothers here, my half-brothers here, have motivation to kill me before I have any male heirs. They'll always have motivation to kill my male heirs, too. So I got to keep an eye out for that, because they'll be in that chain of, that line of succession. So yeah, I can thank Miss Elite for getting that thought in my head and making me immediately concerned about my own damn family. Brogantic, thank you very much for that super chat. Means a lot. Keep up the good content, you say. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment as well. The kind words, the motivation, and the super chat all means a lot. And hello, everyone joining in. Just push north. Let Dad take care of the homeland. That's what I'm thinking, Vesk Viking. But I'm a little worried because I feel like, ooh, Sultan Muhammad has won against the Emir of Marwanid. I can unlock a new perk. That's cool. Marshal impresses vassal. This is another reason to have all your, council members doing things. Yeah, murder spam. Is to have your council members doing this. So gained 30 opinion. That'll help us raise more troops and stuff. Great. My concern with leaving Dad to take care of the homeland is, I don't know, where is his army, though? He's not even come into the war. He's not even involved. We're involved because it's our liege lord. Father's not involved because it's not his liege lord. It's one of his vassals. So I don't think he's going to be helping, and I'm a little worried that we're actually going to lose this war. There's not much to be done about this. So honestly, I'm kind of tempted to disband our army really quickly, so let's go ahead and do that. disband our army. That'll allow us to replenish a little bit. It'll take us to our 533 sort of cap of units. And that would be more than enough, I think, to take on the garrisons over here. Our father is our ally, so his 2,500 plus my 500 or so is about 3k. We also have an ally in the Emirate of Tagaza. We helped him in a war, remember. We helped him in a war, and that means our relations are really good, so we can convince him to help us now. Oh, hey, another pregnancy. And there it is, household savings. Your spouse's excellent stewardship skill led to this windfall. 50 gold, boom, just like that. Beautiful. I need more of that action. I need more of that action. Now, in that case, hold on a second. Now, I saw you mention there that the game is too complex. 100%, which is why I'm actually releasing beginner's guide videos, because I know this game is super complex, but in that complexity, there's a lot of like joy to be had, I would say. Which is why, yeah, I'm building up a beginner's guide kind of series that'll help people who don't understand what's going on to understand what's going on. Now it looks like we've got a lot of plains and hills up over here. Oh, what's this actually? This is farmlands. Ooh, I wouldn't mind having some farmlands. I'm wondering, with that 197 we have, if we don't go ahead and get some more men-at-arms regiments, because the camel riders are good in desert, drylands, plains, floodplains, but they suffer in hills, so that's not so ideal. The light horsemen are good in plains, drylands, and they suffer in hills as well. We could get some light footmen. They're not ideal at all. Pikemen as well. Hills. Ooh, they're decent in hills. Do yourself a favor and go to settings. Oh yeah, I've done that already. I've already done that, Mr. Kijida or Kijada. Sorry if I butchered that. The middle mouse button. Yeah, it makes a world of difference. First tip is to make that change. Honestly, I feel like we could get 3 units of light footmen. We could up the size of our archers as well. Always good, because people are likely to have light footmen on the other side. So let's go ahead and increase their size over here. A worthwhile investment. We'll wait for another windfall, and we'll go ahead and build, as I was talking about last time, the farms and fields at Salah, because that'll help us make more money, and making more money faster means having access to more money faster and being able to do more faster. He's trying to figure out what to fight. I think we're going north. I think taking on the Umayyad Sultanate is the call here. 2,600. Let's say 3k. Versus my 500 plus dad's 2,500, so 3k plus these guys 1,200, so 4,500 approximately. I would say we have a chance against the Umayyad Sultanate, which I wouldn't think at this stage. No way, we won the war? Oh damn. Nice. I would say. Okay, so I've been playing Crusader Kings 3 on my laptop as well, and it's a pretty powerful laptop. It is a laptop that I use to like edit on in times, but it's been running super smoothly on that as well. My cousin just got taken prisoner and then released, so it's pretty well optimized. Is it more complex than CK2? There are some elements that are deep. It's a trade, I would say, because CK2 has had what, like 10 years worth of DLC to add more like stuff to it, so it's hard to complain, but it is up there. It is still very, very complicated, but it does a much better job of explaining everything. That's the big thing. It does a much better job of explaining everything. So let's go ahead and see. We've unlocked enough experience points under the Intrigue lifestyle here. So we can either do the Truth is Relative perk, which allows us to just make up things about people. We can get like Weeds in a Garden that improves our fertility. Enticing Opportunity improves our seduction scheming capabilities. Dark Insights, allowing us to gain intrigue or prowess when we torture someone, which is what I'm leaning towards. And Dreadful increases our dread gain significantly as well, which I'm also kind of thinking about. Now, the way this works is you have to go down each thing, and you can't cross over to like a joint piece until you have both elements on one side. What I think I'll do is Dark Insights and Divine Retribution. It'll allow us to torture people. Maghrebi madness, right? Putting the mad in the madness. It'll allow us to torture people and gain skills potentially when we do. And then Divine Retribution means we won't lose piety when we do that torturing. So I think let's go with Dark Insights here. Let's double down on our on our intrigue skills over here. Not yet, Rajat. You have to wait until you have another hour and 45 minutes. You have to wait before the game's available. Yo, glad to hear you're enjoying Planet Zoo. I hope you're enjoying some of the other stuff on the channel too. Isaac says, "I like it when you win." Well, here's hoping that happens. Like weeds in a garden. Yeah, Natalie, it's a pretty good name. The copywriting in this game is spot on. All right, so Sheikh Atab. Oh man, do we go? That's the thing. We have to go one county at a time. We need prestige, of course. Fine. Prestige is so important. I could build up claims as well. They still cost prestige when you build the claims up. And literally, fabricating claims is just writing up papers to say, hey, this place should actually belong to me. And so I'm going to take it now. That's literally what writing claims is. But unfortunately, if we were to go with that, we'd have to get our imam off of religious relations, which is helping our piety, which is another way that we can go to war. Approximately 4 hours. I've heard there's some weird stuff going on with what the Steam page has been saying. I don't know the details of it, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to release at 6 p.m. Central European summertime. Torture is the best thing since knives. What is prestige? Prestige is basically how cool people think I am. You gain it by holding more land, by having your chancellor help you out. Certain events will give you more prestige. There's a variety of things that can help you gain prestige. And as you gain more prestige, you go up the level of fame ladder. And the higher up the level of fame you are, the better people think of you, and the more knights you can basically call to your service. So that's how prestige works out. Low control in counties. We are working on the control situation. Again, control is just a representation of how well we are in control of things, of the peasants, if you will. So we're trying to fix that up, though that can obviously cause issues as well, as we saw last session with the peasant rebellion rising up. C'est la vie. Oh my god, the YouTube Sarko. Yes, we will strike Seville as soon as we can, because again, we need just a little bit of prestige, so we'll probably play at like 4 or 5 speed for a bit. Miasa presents me with a perfect little daughter. Okay, listen. I'm all cool with having daughters and stuff, but I do need a son before I die. I do need a son because of our succession laws. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? I think we'll go ahead and sort of go with a good Zara. Man, it's funny looking at names in a video game that I like grew up with. Again, I've lived in Morocco, so like it's just funny for me to like be like, oh, I knew a Zara. God. So Haila, Jamila, Majida, Samira, Aznet. That sounds like a Skynet representative. Isaac, I'm in Canada. But yeah, what's up with Australia? I heard there's some issues there. Enslave the world, a daughter, great, useless for now. Yeah, Vesk, I know. It's like, well, to be fair, alliances. Daughters, even when you have male-focused inheritance laws, alliances are huge, right? Let's go with Sina, because honestly, come on. It's too funny not to. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Let's go with it. The newborn portraits so often look like gremlins. No comments on what children can sometimes look like, personally. I'm not saying anything. It looks like our bowmen have fully been raised as well, so we're at a nice 600. Wow. We're strong, but we're not prestigious enough to make our moves over here. We could go... No, the Holy War will cost piety. The thing is, we can still declare these wars, but then we drop down in our levels of fame. And I don't really want to do that. We can be patient enough. It's only less than 20 months for us to be able to declare a war to conquer this county. So we can be patient, right? You can change succession laws, Larry. John Cena is my daughter. Yeah, exactly. Hold on, let's see. Oh, where'd she go? I can't see her. Oh, weird. But yeah, so we can change succession laws, but it's a whole kind of ordeal. Like, changing succession laws is a huge thing, right? So in order to change succession laws, you need to have the right technology available. You need to have the right religious laws as well. You also need to have the right level of crown authority, it's called, which is basically more power over your vassals. So there's a lot you have to do. And plus, on top of that, all of your powerful vassals need to approve of the change, too. It is a whole song and dance. And because we're starting in, like, the 800s, it's basically not even an option. It's basically not even an option for us. So it's rough. Mikhail Shatkis coming in with that super chat. Thank you very much, man. That helps so much. I appreciate it greatly. Looking forward to your CK3 Beginner's Guide and Total War 2 Magic Guide. Do you think that renown system makes Muslim rulers OP? Man, I would say it's... so there are definitely YouTubers out there who are very good at finding exploits, and I think y'all know who I'm talking about probably. I'm not an expert at finding exploits. I have not found renown to make Muslim rulers too OP, but I will qualify that statement with the fact that I've played a lot up over here and I've played a lot down over here. So my experience with Muslim rulers hasn't been maybe long enough for me to make a judgment call on that. As for that Total War 2 Magic Guide, I mean, maybe we'll just wait for Total War Warhammer 3 at this point, right? Tidbits from far away. Visiting the local market, a merchant from a faraway land catches my attention. Come closer, my lord. Marvel at the treasures never before seen in these lands. Had to watch my back to get these beauties out, I did. Never sleeping with both eyes closed. This merchant might have more to give me than marvels from afar. He sounds like the genie from Aladdin at the beginning when he's trying to sell the lamp, or the French fries maker. That sentence is spiffingly British. Oh my god! Yes, exactly. It doesn't take too many hints to figure out who I'm talking about. Amazing vids and stuff. So okay, it must be interesting traveling as much as you do. It gives us a diplomacy challenge. We have a 41% chance of being more vigilant for 3 years, and we gain some intrigue lifestyle experience, or we fail to convince the merchant and we spend some prestige. Okay. She will tell me what she knows. I gain dread. That's in keeping with us. More vigilant. There's a little chance that we'll get this threatened merchants thing, which is not a good thing. Or this should cover both trinkets and information. Oh, okay, so a little bit of money, and we gain a lot more experience and more vigilant. Now, that 150, no, we'll go with she will tell me what she knows. I think, wait, spoilers for what, Chrome Tech? Oh, ratings boards. I'm not surprised, Ricky Cox. I'm not surprised. That sounds about right. Let's go with she will tell me what she knows. Yeah, we're you know, dread, more vigilance, a little bit of lifestyle experience as well. And I suspect the merchants will not all find out. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. You have the YouTube channel, Isaac? Well, sorry, I don't follow that. Also, I noticed Ease was lurking in chat earlier. Well, not just lurking, he did make mention of our Discord. Folks, if you aren't in our Discord, I highly suggest you join it. It is really... And I'm not just saying this because it's my Discord. I always say our Discord because it really feels that way. It's a great community. Link is in the description down below. Not a day goes by without some new inconsequential matter being brought to my attention in court. Today, it seems like it is Wali Musa and Wali Yusuf's turn to waste my time with a petty dispute. I can barely listen to their grievances. How am I supposed to rule when most of my limited time and energy is wasted on such nonsensical affairs? Guards, get these ruffians out of my sight. They'll both be very upset at me. I will teach you to waste the court's time. Okay, there's a couple of options here. Let me hear this one more time. This will improve relations, but we end up being stressed out because we're lazy. Or Zafir should handle these matters. Zafir. Okay, this is available because I have the lazy trait. And that's something that's been in CK2 as well. CK3 continues that tradition of, like, when you have certain traits, you get certain exclusive options available to you. It's what makes every kind of playthrough with every character a little different, which blows my mind. I lose 40 stress. I gain a lot of prestige. And Zafir gains opinion of me. Everyone gains opinion of me. I mean, hey, it's in character. It's in keeping with who I am. Oh, look at that angry face. These guys don't like each other. Zafir, take care of this. Wave my hand away. Beautiful. That should just about allow us to dive. Oh, that was fame. That was fame, not prestige. Fame and prestige are two different things. What's the theme of the second zoo? Is it like the first one? Yes, the YouTube Sarko. It's kind of like the first one. Oh no, Dad, why? Sultan has declared war on Emir Watas of Tuet. Okay. Ah, damn it. Literally able to declare war right now. But I need his support of 1,800 troops. Alright, let's dive into this war and try and make it a quick one so that we can, you know, push our war right afterwards. That timing, man, that timing. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Let's go ahead and join in. should be offered to join war. There we go. The Holy War. I can't. Oh, I can't technically join in on the war. Man. All right. We'll let this war pass, and then we'll because again, if I start the war against the Sultanate over here, we'll be in trouble. We'll be in trouble if I start the war without my father's help. So I'm being reasonable here. We don't want to get wiped out. Because the thing is, if you lose a war, you still pay all the quote-unquote expenses that come with it. Cal, I'm having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a good day as well. We have some issues as well at home, actually, right now. The peasant rabble who want reduced county control, they're gaining strength slowly but surely. Ooh. Oh, yes, the young girl that we were betrothed to earlier, we are now able to marry. Sure, let's go for it. Let's get some babies coming, right? Hopefully some male heirs would be a nice idea. Also, she's terrified of me. Wasn't Tuet the one that didn't help in a war? No. That was you're thinking about these guys. Tagaza. Similar colors, both starting with the letter T. Easy mistake there. But yeah, you're thinking about Tagaza. But we helped them in a war, so now they're almost definitely going to come with us. I can make fields, you're absolutely right. So over to Salah we go, where, ooh, what is... Control is kind of low, but it's going back up, so that's fine. So at Salah, we shall build the farms and fields. That'll help us make money a little bit faster. And the way it works is you can level these things up if you have the right technology and things like that. So let's go ahead and get the farms and fields going. It'll help us make a little bit more money. And again, the more money we have, the better we'll do. This game looks similar to Hearts of Iron. Feel free to yell at me about how wrong I am. Well, first of all, that's not rude to say at all. And second of all, yeah, it's by the same company, probably a different team, but it is by the same company. So there are some similarities in terms of, scale and things like that. But it's also completely different in that Hearts of Iron 4, or Hearts of Iron in general, works on sort of a nation level and I guess political party level, whereas this really works on a character level. And being a person, being an individual, and having relations and family, and so it's very different, but also somewhat similar in some ways. To the loathsome Prince Al-Qasim, we have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more! We are done paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up, your blah, 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 blah. Never! A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. Learn your place, peasant. 461. Rally the troops. Let's go ahead and raise them right over here. Excellent. This is next door neighbors over here. We're going to crush them. BK Burgerkin. That's a good name. Thank you very much for that super chat and that sticker. That is adorable. Making requests for hippos at Elite Zoo South, I assume. We'll definitely get them coming soon. Oh, look at this army. Cowards. Thought you were here to fight for your beliefs and your rights. We're good. 543 versus their 500 or so. They have a better commander. Are you kidding me? Oh, we're locked in now. Well, hopefully this doesn't go too poorly. Thomas Hughes, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you are enjoying the show. They're peasant rabble. This shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Another rebellion crushed. Not a problem. They need some time to prepare to disband, I guess. It's okay. You have to pay... It basically converts to having to pay a minimum fee. Is this the new Crusader Kings game? No, it's a CK2 mod. This is Crusader Kings 3, yes. On the mention of mods, though, I'm so excited, man. The modding scene is it's fine. Is a powerful thing. Is a powerful thing in the Paradox world. With a tired yet blissful smile, Miyasa presents me with a perfect little son. Finally. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit a sheikh? So I could go after myself, literally just name him Al-Qasim. I like that name, actually. I like that name. After my father, after Miyasa's father, after an ancestor, a good Zaidi name, that's my faith, or a good Maghrebi name, that's my culture. Idris. I mean, we don't have that many ancestors is the thing. Honestly, I'm tempted to go with Partia. Idris El Almi, thank you for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show. What are the chances that we have an Idris in chat while we're playing as the Idrisid Dynasty? I just want to say, yes, this is the heir. How does Muslim inheritance work? So it depends on which type of Muslim you are, and who you are. If you're the head of faith, your heir has to be of the same religion. But for us, it is agnatic Confederate partition. So only men, and it's Confederate partition. So we just have to be very careful about how the realm splits, I suppose. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... I like Idris, actually. I like Idris. Idrisid. There's a power to that, you know? So let's go with that. May you grow to be strong and wise, my son. Can you please do a CK3 Let's Play in India? That is 100% going to happen. Probably, maybe after our Moroccan Idrisid playthrough, we're going to do an India one. Because, absolutely. Absolutely. Fabian Wallen, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope I didn't butcher your name. Hope you're enjoying this show. Alright, cool. Locals pacified. Excellent. Prestige is going up. Oh, the war down here is done. The war down here is done. 2 at. What was gained there? What was gained there? A little county over here, I suppose. The Walaya of Sijilmas. Okay, fair enough. Is it time? I suppose it is time. Likewise, Idris. Glad you're here. That's just honestly, the coincidence there is crazy. I want to mention one more thing, folks. It's wild to me. There is 270 plus people watching right now. I'm so glad to have all you watching. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, you know what to do. Hit the like button. That way I have a quick read on what people thought about the streams and if I should do more of them and things like that. So if you'd like to see more Crusader Kings 3 on the channel, especially in like a stream format, hit the like button. And if you're watching the VOD that should be up on YouTube almost immediately afterwards, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think as well. Because, yeah, it does make a big difference, as I'm sure those of you that are familiar with the channel know very well that I read all the comments, I look at the number of likes and stuff, I let that stuff make decisions for me. Because, after all, it's all about y'all, right? Now, what's the deal over here? If we declare war on you, it will bring in the entire Umayyad Sultanate. Right, we know that. Now, the Umayyad Sultanate, let's just check again in case the numbers have changed. 1600s. They're in 2 wars. They're defending in 2 wars, so they're already preoccupied. Beautiful. So we're looking at about 3K. I've got 600. Dad's got about 2. Oh, dude, we're good. We're good. These guys should join us. We should be good. All right. It's time-lapse time. It's wartime. Haley, did you say you're going on till the game releases on Steam or just for 2 hours? Yeah, that's really weird. It should be releasing in 2 hours' time. That's what I was told. I don't know if that's changed. But we'll be going for 2 hours, and then I actually have a video releasing on the channel. So, you know, the stream is 2 hours, but then there's more Crusader Kings stuff coming out on the channel right afterwards as well. And hopefully that'll keep all you occupied and, you know, with Crusader Kings until release. I thought it was going to release in 2 hours' time unless something's changed. And Senshi, I'm from Canada, beautiful Great White North, Toronto. It looks bloody promising is a good way to put it, man. Promising. I mean, I've been playing it, so I can tell you more than promising. All right, let's go for it, right? Let's go for it. We've got the prestige. Now, all right, who do we take here? We can take the Walaya of Algeciras, or we can take the Walaya of Cadiz. Tax of 1.45, tax of 1.3. There might be some more money to be made over here once we have control and all that stuff put in. But this is more land. Let's see. We've got 1.3 plus 0.84 versus 1.45 plus 5. So it's about 2 versus... Oh, just over 2, actually. Okay, I think we'll go for Algeciras. Oh, my God. Algeciras? I assume that's how that's said. I am definitely butchering this. Oh, PDX is confirmed. Steam's timer is wrong. Beautiful. Beautiful. Living here is amazing, the YouTube Sarko. Honestly, I zero complaints. I could speak for hours about living in Toronto. There's a little bit of everything here. It's also a foodie's dream place. All right, on the topic of dreams, time to activate some of ours. We're going to conquer the county of... We got to make sure we pick the right Walaya here. Ooh. Why can I not make a move towards... What's going on here? Cadiz. Oh, there we go. Sheikhdom. Right. Of course. I was looking at my apologies. So the Sheikhdom of Algeciras should make us a decent bit of money. It's going to cost us a bit of prestige. We'll raise our armies up north. We'll wait for our father and our friend to join us. And we push. And we arrive on the Iberian Peninsula. Why not both? You cannot strike at both. You cannot... unless you have a specific technology researched, you can only push one claim at a time. In war. That's why. That's why I have to pick one at a time, and it's a good way to kind of like temper the growth of nations. Workers and resources, Bannerlord, all that will resume regular scheduling starting from today. So that'll all be, tonight, tomorrow. We're back to regular programming, folks. All right, let's go ahead and check up over here. So we'll gain some fame. We'll gain some prestige alongside our allies. They'll probably gain more than me, let's be honest. And yeah, to war with Sultan Muhammad ibn Abd... Oh, I can pronounce that. Sultan Muhammad ibn Abdul Rahman. There we go. Of the Umayyad Sultanate. We're coming for the Iberian Peninsula. We're here to right the wrongs of their mistakes. God, I hope I haven't made a mistake here. Remember, the storyline here, the idea here is that as we unlock divine retribution, allowing us to torture or execute people without suffering piety penalties, the idea here is that Al-Qasim was raised learning about, our great, not our great, but the great Muslim failure at the Battle of Tours. And so, yeah, we're fine. And so we're just calling Dad and our friend to war. Oh man, that costs a lot of prestige, eh? Didn't realize how much it would cost me. We'll make it up, though. We'll make it up. Let's go ahead and take a look at this war. 2,500 versus theirs. I think we'll not call in our other ally over here until it's absolutely necessary. This is a family war. We can call him. He will accept, but let's not spend that prestige if we don't have to. So let's wait until Dad's troops arrives up at Sabta, and then we'll cross the strait together. So yeah, the story here is that we were raised on these stories of our failure at the Battle of Tours, and so we look at the Umayyad Sultanate as a failed sultanate in the grand scheme of of Muslimdom, if you will, the equivalent of Christendom in my head, Islamdom, I suppose. And so we're going to move up ourselves as the Idrisid Sultanate and prove that the Umayyad Sultanate failed because they are weak and pathetic and they follow a false faith, because we are of different faiths as well. So we're going to go up, we're going to take the Iberian Peninsula, we're going to take the south of France, and we're going to actually chase after this decision over here to avenge the Battle of Tours. That's our kind of like storyline, if you will. And yes, I saw the question asked, will CK3 be regular content on the channel? 1,000% yes. 1,000%. Because Crusader Kings 2 changed strategy games for me. Crusader Kings 3 is equally exciting. Obviously, it's a sequel, so it's got similar mechanics, but I mean, it's massive. It's massive. So yes, this is going to be a regular thing on the channel. If you're interested, make sure you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And the UI, the audio work in this game is beautiful too. There's just so much. I can't, man, there's so much to talk about with regards to what's well done here. I just, honestly, it's hard. I get paralyzed with like, what do I talk about first? It's hard. Smash that like button. Yeah, Darren, if you're enjoying the show, smash that like button. Oh, Emir Ali has founded a cadet branch. That happened a little bit sooner than expected. So, cadet branches. To those of you that don't know, I mean, this touches on the importance of dynasties, and I keep, like, there's so many things to click on. This touches on the importance of dynasties, and how well represented they are in this game. So, cadet branches were not a thing in Crusader Kings 2, but cadet branches are in Crusader Kings 3. Now, a cadet branch is basically another family, another house in our dynasty that wants to basically make a claim for power as well. Like, they're strong enough to make their own sub-family. So they've created House Fesid, named after the fact that they're from Fez. And they're still our family. They're still our dynasty. We can still win together. But right now, if we take a look at our dynasty, our father is the dynasty head because he's the most powerful. He's the most powerful house head in our dynasty. As you can see, he's also a house head. But if our cousin here, Emir Ali, becomes more powerful than our father, then he becomes the dynasty head. Now, being a dynasty head or a house head gives you some special like powers and options as well. Which is why you might want to create a cadet branch for yourself. We don't have to because we are we have a branch of our own. It's the main branch of the dynasty, but that's why you might want to go and create a cadet branch. Okay, we're kind of stacked over here. I wonder if we pull down south and protect Anfa from this siege over here, because it looks like Dad's taking care of the fort over here, so let's not suffer from attrition pointlessly and head down over here instead. Did you play Imperator at launch? If so, how does CK3 compare in terms of quality? CK3 looks like it was crafted with love. Can't wait to play it. I did play Imperator at launch. Okay, my opinion of Imperator at launch was it had potential, which was... I don't want to get into Imperator too much. It had potential. It had some interesting ideas. It had some issues as well, like the over-reliance on mana and stuff that they've like updated since with the various updates. Crusader Kings 3, to me, how do I phrase this? Imperator Rome launched with potential. I could say, oh man, this is exciting. With the right DLC, this is going to be huge. CK3, this is going to be huge. Like, you know what I mean? I've already sunk over 100 hours into CK3. It has been a challenge for me to think about anything else because of CK3. There are so many other games coming out. There's so many other things that I want to cover and I want to talk about on the channel and I want to do. Crusader Kings 3 has pulled me away. Does that answer your question? Looks like... Oh, Asif, are we at war with you as well? Oh, that's a separate war. I mean, cool, sure. We'll gain some prestige from this other war. We should help Dad up over here as well. We're winning both of these wars. So once this siege down here is done, we'll head up and assist with this war. We ever want to play as a Byzantines and rebuild the Roman Empire? That was one of my... I had 3 ideas for this first playthrough. 4 ideas, sorry. Business in the Byzantine, right? To do exactly that, form the Roman Empire. The real Roman Empire, not the garbage that happens in Central Europe. Neither holy nor Roman nor an empire. The other idea was to do a Prince of Persia run, starting in as Farsi and making the Empire of Persia, which you can do in this game. And then the other idea was to play as like the Bengal Tiger, starting in Bengal, forming the Pala Kingdom and forming the Empire of Bengal. So you can expect to see those on this channel eventually in some order. Time for a crusade, it seems. The very heartlands of Western Christianity are under siege by infidels. Desperate Christian lords have persuaded His Holiness Pope Innocentius to declare his intention of forging a righteous alliance to expel the heathens in the name of St. George. This could be the beginning of unprecedented Christian aggression. Allah protect us. I feel like to make it sound historical, you have to pronounce the T in Christian. Christian. I feel like a lot of like movies do that. So now they have access to crusades, and they can strike at us. Eventually, we'll have access to jihads of our own as well, but that'll take some time. If you have another save game on CK3, what are you playing as? Oh man, I got a couple. I've got the good old fashioned, the traditional Ireland playthrough. I've got a Denmark playthrough as well, where I'm trying to make Danelaw. I've got a Chola Kingdom playthrough as well. I've been playing a lot of Crusader Kings, man. I've been playing a lot of Crusader Kings. Let's get up over here and win this war, shall we? Things are going well so far, both wars. Deus Volt? I don't know how to feel. Yeah, what's the... Oh, okay, no, I've got the answer to that question. I got the answer to the question I was going to ask. I don't need to ask it. Let's go ahead and crush this small army over here and move on. One more perk available. So again, the reason why we're perking up so fast is because we have the focus over here, but also because of our education. Sorry, not just, the focus means we're going to only get experience in Intrigue, but our education focus is why we're perking up so fast. Dreadful. Let's go for it. We have to get these 2 before we can get Malice Implicit. Just as a reminder. What did you miss, Esteban? You missed us declaring war on the Umayyad Sultanate. They are weak and pathetic, and we shall replace them on the peninsula and then take southern France. But we're making our first conquest over here. We're going to take Algeciras. It just sounds like Al Jazeera to me. Algeciras. Algeciras. Yeah, that's the plan here. No! No, Unkid, no! No. Again. I'm riding out, my dog Unkid beside me, when she suddenly runs off into the drylands. Martin assures me she will come back, but what if she doesn't? We're going to chase after her again. Not a chance. Not a chance. Yeah, YouTube Sarka, I just want to make sure, you know. you know what I'm saying. Listen, Unkid, don't... I searched for a long time, but not a sign of Unkid can be found. Just as I'm about to leave, my cousin, Sheikh Idris, appears out of nowhere, Unkid in tow. My friend, I do believe you lost someone. Oh my god. Thank you. Look at his pose over here. He looks like he's scared. Is he scared of us? He's not scared of us. He looks terrified right now. Such luck. Thank you so much. Typical Umayyad running away. Yeah, he ran away yesterday as well. Yesterday, though, he came back with a little bit of gold for us. This time, he came back with nothing. He had to be found by somebody else. Typical Umayyad, yeah. Recommendation on where to start with Crusader Kings. So Crusader Kings 3 has a... Oh, damn, defending in the hills. Let's join up with our father. Oh, no, don't abandon that siege. Let's try and draw these guys out of the hills, because they will get an advantage for defending in the hills. So Crusader Kings 3 does have a really good tutorial, I would say. It's user interface. So before I became a full-time YouTuber, my day job involved doing a lot of UX and UI design. So it's one of my pet peeves. It's one of the things that I comment a lot on because of that. And this is by far one of the best UXs I have seen in a complex strategy game. It does such a good job of explaining everything. You just have to hover over a thing. Like, oh, okay, I don't understand vassal taxes. I can hover over vassal taxes. Oh, I don't understand taxes. I can hover over taxes. Oh, I don't understand vassals. I can hover... Like, it'll teach you everything. There's a great tutorial as well. It's pretty good. But I'm also releasing a beginner's guide series on this channel. It's similar to... Oh, man, I should have paid a bit more attention here. Looks like we're fine. It is similar to our to the Total War Warhammer beginner's guide series I did, which is... It's going to be... The first episode is going to be kind of surface level to get you started, so you don't have to worry about what's going on. And then everything that follows will be kind of deeper dives into different conversations. I try to keep them short, sweet, succinct, and focused. So if you ever forget something, you can come back to it and be like, I remember there's a video out there. I know it's not a 2-hour-long watch. Let me just check it out. So that's kind of my approach to beginner's guides, and I'm really hoping it helps people get into the game because I love the game. I love these games. I love sharing the things that I love, and so that's kind of like my my motivator there. So yeah, that's how you can get into Crusader Kings with I think a lot of support from the game itself. And there's myself. There will be other YouTubers and stuff as well dropping their own beginner's guide suggestions and things like that too. Now this is great. The Sheikhdom of Maghreb has completed its crop fields, and it's going to just supplement our income. It's only plus 0.6 now because we have our army raised, and of course we're sending money to our dad as well. But it's going to be really good. It's really going to be real good once this war is done and the army can be disbanded. You better repay Sheikh Idris. He's my father. Anything I gain, he gains. It's a mutually beneficial war. Ooh. Sheikh Murad of Kabra has been taken prisoner. It doesn't do anything for our war score, but we might be able to ransom him off for a pretty penny. Not a bad bit of money. It's not a bad bit of money. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. Yeah, send him off. We don't need him. The money's far more important. Emir Ali is being attacked. Okay. Greetings, Sheikh Al-Qasim of Garb. I accept your ransom offer and hope to someday show you the same hospitality. Polite, polite, polite. Oh, hit sunk. That's cool. So, which beginner's guide was it? Because I got a few out for a few games. Some of them were single, like 10 things you must know kind of things. Others were series. My plan here is for a series for sure, because you can't just make 10 things you must know and have that be everything. I will start with one of those though, because essentials are essentials, and then we're gonna, yeah, you gotta deep dive with a game like this. Looks like we have an attacker coming through here. We should be fine. It's a balanced fight. Do we have a better commander available? Man. This war will be won. It's just a matter of how many losses we take en route. Hey, party, are you also going to make a how to build guide for Planet Zoo? Should I? There's a lot of YouTubers out there who've already done that, like Paul's Lee and... I mean, I'm fairly certain he's done them. I think Rudy's done some as well. So, like, if there's enough demand for it, sure I will, but I figure there's a lot out there. Charmed Vassal, oh, Umayyad. A true homie, a true dog. I stumble upon my court imam. Oh, beautiful. Court imam Pamin, crouching beside my dog Umayyad, vigorously scratching her stomach. This dog of yours is quite the charmer, my lord. Interesting to have our imam interacting with a dog with such openness. Battletech. Gotcha, hit sunk. Battletech. That was a good game too. I enjoyed that. They got some good updates out for that as well. The career mode was super fun. Yes, I'll be Rachel Moreau. I'll be going for 2 hours, so we have about an hour and 10 minutes or so left today, which is when the game itself release. It's also when my when I'll be releasing a first Crusader Kings 3 video itself too. So you can basically we'll be going from this live stream over on to that video for everybody interested. Liege has won their war against leader Kamal. We are almost done our war for conquest over here. What would be the right move here? We've got everything here captured. There's another battle about to go down over here. We could push up this way. Let's go with the Walaya of Jain. That is the capital, right? Yeah. So annoying when the streamer talks to the observers, thanking them and whatnot. Oh, I'm sorry, AMS. I apologize. I assume you're being sarcastic. I try to stay on top of chat as much as possible because, I mean, that's part of the fun, right? For me, streams are super cool because, like, we get to hang out like this. We get to chat. We get to react to things, which is kind of why I want to do live-streamed Crusader Kings action because of that extra level of interaction and stuff. Now, I've made a bit of a mistake over here. I should have jumped on this sooner. Arwa bint al-Qasim is 7 now. Ever since when you turn 6, you can be assigned a guardian. You'll remember when we were 10 years old at the beginning of this stream, or not this stream, but yesterday's stream, we assigned a guardian for ourselves based on our childhood trait. You can do that for all the kids in your realm as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So she is pensive. That's good. Good for stewardship and good for learning. Like, she's going to be married off for an alliance. That's kind of what's going to happen here, because she's not going to stay within our realm. But I could... What she focused on right now is stewardship. We could stick to that. Let's go ahead and find someone among our vassals, preferably. Among our clan vassals, specifically, so we can improve relations. Let's find someone who's particularly good with their... Oh, not you, buddy. Oh, my God. 7? 2? Oh, my God. You guys are pathetic. You guys are terrible at this. I need better vassals, man. Jeez. But what I can hope for is that my sons and daughters will have better people that they can put in charge of certain holdings. I mean, the 7 is the best we've got. Guess we can work on that. Help that negative 58, right? They don't like us all that much. Bullied as a child. I'm sorry. No alliances, clan vassal. We're not going to marry her off to you or anything like that. They're upset about the offensive war. That'll be gone soon. Damn. I mean, we could also look for somebody else in general, right? I don't want my kids to have terrible educations. Educate child would just be in my own court. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Kentella, you should be one of my vassals. Oh, your mom's really good, actually. You know what? Yeah. Learn from your mom. Hold on a second. Learn from your mother. Now, Arwa was born to Ibadi and Maghrebi, which is good. Mother is Zaidi, because we asked her to convert. So let's go ahead and make sure that our wife raises our daughter to be Zaidi as well. So we're the same faith over here. Go ahead and send that proposal. We don't need to convert culture. Hold on. I thought... Oh, yeah, she's a different culture. Our daughter is Maghrebi. Our wife is Butter. I don't know how to pronounce that. But she is Zaidi. So convert faith, not culture. Send that proposal. Good. Good stuff. Improves our wife's opinion of us. That was another thing Miss Elite was mentioning. She was mentioning the risk of our cousins and half-brothers assassinating us to get our titles, and she was also mentioning that our wife... How do I know the child is ours? And I was like, listen, you don't. Did you name a son Adram yet? Oh, that's clever. I will do that for our next son. I like that tie-in. No, Zafir, no. I also like when people get wounded or bloodied up. That actually it actually shows on their portraits. So what happened here is that in the middle of this battle, Zafir was fighting, because Zafir is a good... Well, he was a good fighter. That severe injury has reduced his capabilities significantly, dropped his prowess significantly. Damn it. My Chancellor Zafir has been wounded, and the injury runs deep. I fear that his body is not strong enough to fight this on its own. I feel death lingering by his bedside. Damn it. Severely injured. Okay, hold on a second. We could search for a physician. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's start the search. Himmi died? No, did he die in battle? Slain in battle by... Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That was our spy master, who was actually pretty good at his job. Ooh, my wife is... one of my other wives. Do you have to reform the faith, like in CK2? If you are a pagan faith... Let me touch on that in a second. Because there's a bit to talk about there. So my wife is actually really good here. Let's assign her this position so she'll like us more. And we can actually use her skills to our advantage. 2 of my wives are really good at intrigue. I should be worried about that, maybe. I should maybe be worried about that. And let's actually... Hold on. Let's actually get our... Let's look for secrets in our court, just in case there's something going on here. Faith. So you can reform a faith if you are a... the word is escaping me. Oh my god, what's the word? I literally just said it. Pagan. If you're a pagan faith, you can reform, because you start as unreformed. If you are not pagan, you can either create your own faith, which is sort of a custom version of your existing religion. And you have all these options. I actually go over this in one of my Beginner's Guides videos because it's super complicated. You can make a custom faith. It costs a lot of piety, though, to do it. You can also convert to a different faith. So if I decided I wanted to be Catholic, I can do that at the cost of piety. There's a lot of depth to that, which is why it is deserving of its own conversation. Oh, you inherited the Mosque of Azamur. Interesting. Its old owner, I suppose, passed away. We'll have to hand that over to one of our vassals, one of our lower-level vassals. My son and heir, Idris, is an unusually calm child. When the others play their wild games, Idris often withdraws to some silent corner. He does not speak a lot, but I can tell he is always thinking about something. I wonder what is on his mind. He's pensive. That's not bad. That sounds bad, but that's not bad. Hunter Fry, I would like to hear a fun fact. Go for it. Should go after the sheikhs of Tangier and Melilla and make that duchy. I could do that. Let's see, what's the, Well, my play right now is, Kingdom of Tauret. No. Where's the Duchy of... There's this duchy over here. Oh, the Duchy of Rif, you mean? Oh, yeah, I could do that. I could potentially do that, too. My play right now is to make the duchy up over here. It'll take us a bit over our limit, but then we can become an emir. Court physician has potentially arrived. This world is full of dangers, even to a sheikh and his court. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations. Now they have assembled a few options to choose from. So I've got Carlos over here, who is a Basque Muwaladi with a decent learning of 10, okay. Or Rahat. Learning is poorer there. So Carlos is quite experienced. A bit more expensive, but I think worth it. Yeah, let's go for it. A little bit better is worth it, I think. Boomerangs were designed to snap the necks of kangaroos. I did not know that. Just make sure he's not killing small animals, Rock. Yeah, oh my god. I hope our child isn't a psychopath or a sociopath. Jeez. In the PDX stream, they convert King Sancho de Leon. Really? That's pretty good. I wonder if... Wait. What do they convert him to? 4 more hours until I can play. Is it 4 more hours? It should be 1 more hour. The timer on Steam, apparently, as I've been told in chat, is wrong. So heads up on that. I could go deeper in, actually, over here. Let our father continue the siege, but we're fine. I think once that siege is done, the war will be done as well. Our counselor died. Zafir died from his wounds. Man. Damn it. Hopefully we have a better chancellor available now. Oh, we do. We have a guest who's significantly better than one of our vassals. The vassal of Titouan. Is that Tetouan? I guess so. Tetouan's up over here? Man, I'm forgetting my Moroccan geography. I think I'd rather assign one of my existing vassals. For only 2 points of diplomacy, I think I'd rather assign one of my existing vassals. Yeah, Steam timer is wrong. It'll be out in 1 hour from now. So fear not. Yeah, ignore the Steam timer. Trust in parties chat. At least that's what I'm doing. Yeah, let's go ahead with this guy over here. Make one of our vassals happy. If we recruit someone to court, we have to pay for it. And I would like to build some more things as well. Keep you working on domestic affairs. Let's try and improve relations with the local lords and whatnot. So again, just as a reminder, Zafir died of his wounds from the battle that happened over here. Our Steam release timer is buggy? I didn't know that. I've never had that issue. Tamasna's Lament. Oh no. Tamasna is our county down over here. We need those resources for the troops. If one small village in Tamasna is to starve. The heated argument between my counselors follows me out of the room, and Wali Yusuf, the representative from Tamasna, greets me with tired eyes as I approach. Here, this decree will force them to leave you alone. Or, what is one village in the grand scheme of things? Oof, oof, oof. I feel like Wali Yusuf would be upset if we go with the decree to force them to leave him alone. Lagging a bit? Yeah, it's on YouTube's end. Try doing a little refresh if it is lagging a bit. My end, I've got the marker saying excellent connection, so we should be fine. Wally Kenchella. Oh my god, Esteban, that's a great Coachella pun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, let me know if the lagging and stuff is okay. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully it's fine. Damn, that loss of opinion hurts though. He likes us. He likes us, which is good, so it wouldn't be too bad. But again, the more he likes us, the more we get from him. And the encouraged improvements isn't bad either. Helps with development growth. And over at Tamasna, development is pretty low. Development helps with levies and taxes and stuff. Sure, you know what? Let's go with our in-character option over here. We are supposed to be generous. Remember that. We're supposed to be generous. So here, this decree will force them to leave you alone. Let's go with that. A little bit of lagging going on. At least it's not Lizard Elite. If there's something on my end I can do, we should be clear here. What's with these technical issues that have to happen when when we got a big thing coming up? All right, hopefully this is good. Hopefully this is good. Let me know, folks. Esteban, I heard that he was rivaled by a distant prince called Ali Abawa. Oh my god, you guys. While performing her duties as my spy master, my wife, Tawaret, has uncovered a secret held by my courtier, Watas. It seems as if he might be starting to see the truth of the false god Allah. What? What? Of course, his fellow Muwalladis are unlikely to be as understanding as me. What? You mean the real god Allah? Ali Ababo, baby, yeah. The sign of a weak soul. My wife has done well. All these other people who weren't able to find these secrets. Wife's doing well. In comes another battle over here. There shouldn't be a problem. Though are we in two separate battles? Seems to be the case. We won ours, though, despite the rather scary-looking situation there for a moment. We won our battle. Our other wife is pregnant as well. Man, babies. Babies, babies, babies. Siege 1 made a little bit of money there. And it looks like an alliance has expired and been invalidated, so we'll take a look at that as well. Another daughter. Yo, why do we have so many daughters? Ease, enjoy painting, man. What are you painting? If you're still in chat, what are you painting? Which model? With a tired yet blissful smile, etc., etc. Who will you become, my child, and what shall we name you? Alia. I've always loved the name Alia. Miriam, I used to know Miriam as well. Yeah, it's still so weird. I'm not ever gonna get over that. Fatima. Let's go with Fatima. I mentioned Fatima yesterday as well. So may you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Alright, this war is almost done. 94%. Folks, I can't believe it. I didn't think we would get onto the Iberian Peninsula this quickly. You can see meanwhile down here, my father, I think, no, my cousin here has expanded our realms as well. Alright, what's up with Wali Murad? Oh. Because the person we had a family member betrothed to died. Well, we're fine for now. We're fine for now. What I wonder as well is with 139 gold, if we don't want to build something else, we could upgrade the farms and fields to a hamlet. It gives us more taxes from the county, which is not bad at all, and also increases taxes from the holding specifically as well. Might want to go with that. Might want to go with that. We have a lot of empty slots here too. We can build new holdings. It's very expensive, but we can build new castles and cities and temples as well. It's very pricey though. So I wonder if we just stick to improving some of these spots first. We have... Oh, well, you're under the control of somebody else. Already building a small harbor over here. Good man. I like that your vassals actually do produce things appropriately, I would say. We could build some other things as well. Like we could increase the size of our levies. Desert agriculture isn't bad either for a quick buck, I would say. And then some. And then some. And it only costs 100. Or we wait and build this up. So this is a 0.3 increase in income, and this desert agriculture is a 0.2. Okay. Pastoral lands, 0.2, and also adds to levies. Maybe we make some pastoral lands here. Costs 150, so we'll have to wait anyway. But let's hold off on that. My test model for Death Watch Indomitus box. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Man, it's so weird to think the Indomitus box was, what, like a month ago now, wasn't it? Wasn't it the start of last month? I can't believe it's been so long. This dangerous faction is growing pretty strong, actually. In 10 months' time, they are twice as strong as I am, this peasant rabble that wants to lower county control. That's a little scary. Unkid, feet and paw. It has become a habit to walk Unkid daily. Oh, it's the same event as we got. I guess the previous walking dog expired, so we get to continue walking our dog and get the health benefit that gives us. Saw the cloak yesterday. Yeah, ease. That cloak does look really good. Oh, this war is almost done. So it still goes false god Allah when you have the same god. Yeah, it's weird. I suspect they'll fix that eventually, hopefully. It's certainly a weird thing to read as a Muslim ruler. All right, the war is done. We can actually end the war and stop the suffering of our people. The offensive war negativity is hurting us a fair bit. But yes, let's end this war and prepare ourselves for, yeah, the pesky peasants, Esteban, absolutely. So enforce our demands, obviously. It really is too bad that we have to go one step at a time. But that is the reality. Strat09, thank you for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, you know what to do. Let me know by hitting that like button as we set foot onto the Iberian Peninsula. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, yeah. Greetings, Sheikh Al-Qasim of Gharb. Damn your 7th grandfather. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Gain some fame, allies shared prestige as well. My prestige is really low. We're gonna have to gain that one way or another. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's bring the troops back. Let's disband them rather. When we're done replenishing, we'll have about 800 soldiers, and that should be enough to deal with the peasants. Hopefully, hopefully. There's a famous Spanish song by Juan Manuel Serrat that has the line "From Algeciras to Istanbul." Sounds like a long-term goal. The Muslim Roman Empire, the MRE. While performing her duties as my spy master, Shaika Tawaret has uncovered a secret held by my wife, Miyasa. Oh no. The way in which she seeks pleasure is revolting for any decent woman to even think of. And yet, she is not merely willing, but eager. It feels so unnatural and sickening. No, it is unnatural and sickening. An offense against Allah. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what is she into? Oh no, what's our wife is freaky. What's she into? Servant, fetch me a bucket before I... She's a deviant, that's all we know. Oh no, what does she do? And why don't we know this? Why did... Look at that face though, she's like, ugh. Hold on, she's my wife, why don't I... What? I have so many issues with this. Oh my god, no. What if her deviancy is she's into me? Oh no, that's not good. I shouldn't have people looking for secrets in my own place. Okay, so we've got our 5th holding over here. So this is the Sheikhdom of Algeciras, which is a part of the Duchy of Seville. We need 3 counties. Still some work to do before we can claim it. But as it was pointed out, we could make a move down over here, right? Because the Walaya, or rather the Sheikhdom of Ceuta, is a part of the Walaya, or the Duchy of Rif. We already have one thing. We need 2 counties here. So we could take Melilla. That'll take us over the limit, but at that point, we can adjust our vassals and things like that. You're the deviant one. You brought her down to your level. I mean, maybe. Maybe I've got a secret. Can we actually declare this war? Maybe should have done this before we set foot on the Iberian Peninsula, but I couldn't help myself. We'd have to go for a holy war over here, I think. We've got the piety for it. Similar in strength. That's scary, because we'll go to war with the entire empire over here. How do they have... Oh, it's their allies down over there. Oh. No way my cousin would join them. No. Oh. Ooh. That's interesting. That's interesting. Cousin. What's going on here? What's going on here? I could marry one of my daughters, or I could betroth, I should say, specifically. One of my daughters to someone in his family. To his son. My cousin's son is fair game, right? Might not be a bad idea. I mean, these guys are also, I mean, they're young, but their stats are looking kind of promising, I suppose. They are Maghrebi, also Zaidi. Will not accept. They are related, and there's a risk of their children being inbred. Listen, you. Emir Ali is marrying down, of course, yeah, because we're just a, yeah, we're just a sheikh, and he's an emir. Ah, this is, concerning. Well, I suppose we could deal with the peasants first. Marry your daughter to your cousin. You are the deviant. I know, right? Ali did a cadet branch. He did, yes. We have a cadet branch in our midst. And he might actually be moving to... well, he can't overtake our father. But if we become the dynasty head, then he might replace us pretty easily, considering he's an emir. He's an emir, and we're a mere sheikh. God. It's a big emirate. That is a big emirate. Now, again, it serves our father, but he has grown his strength quite a bit. Anything we do helps him because we are his vassal. New perk available as well, Thriving in Chaos. So when I'm stressed out, I actually do better. My skills get better when I'm stressed out, which I feel like the game is just calling me out as a person. How do cadet branches work? So basically, if you are... There are a couple of conditions. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head right now. But there are a couple of conditions, and if you meet those conditions, then you can build a cadet branch of your own. Now, we are a part of the main branch, so we won't need to do that. But if you get powerful enough, you basically make a decision to build a cadet branch. And then you become the house head of that house, which gives you some special abilities and whatnot. And then the strongest house head becomes the dynasty head as well, which also gives you extra, like, special powers, abilities, and whatnot. Not powers, not magic powers, but abilities. I am 26 years old. I assume you mean my character. Once you become your own emirate, then you will become independent. Yes, you're absolutely right, yes. So I just need to get to that emirate. Another daughter. Yo. I mean, in a way, it's good to not have many sons, to have just the one son, because then you have one inheritor, your realm doesn't get split. But also, yeah, you know what, let's go with Safiya, because if I recall correctly, again, my Arabic is poor, but Safi means enough. Safi. Yalla habibi, give me some boys. Safi, I believe, means enough, so Safiya. She'll always be remembered as the time that Al-Qasim got tired of having daughters. If I have my Arabic right, if I remember it correctly. Habsburgs intensify. I do love me a good Habsburg reference. Alright, we got a lot of money. We should figure out what to spend it on. Al-Qasim. Okay, you know best. I guess all the secrets have been found. She's pretty good. 204. Yeah, I mean, gee. I kind of wonder if we shouldn't strengthen our levies a bit, actually. I intend on keeping Salah under our control, which is why I'm cool with... building it up and everything, because I get all the benefits from building it up. Yes, 50 minutes to go, folks. If you are excited, let me know in chat. How hype are you? Who are you going to play as? What are you looking forward to most? I'm curious. And also, just want to mention, we got over 300 people watching right now. Only 159 likes. 10 more likes would get us to a very fun number. But if you are enjoying this, you'd like to see more of it, more CK3 on the channel, more live streams, hit that like button. It does make such a major difference. Misogyny intensifies. Historicity intensifies, I will say, Darren. Historicity. But yeah, we could go with, like, the military camps. I feel like that's not a bad idea. It would help our archers as well at the second level up, though we don't have the barracks innovation yet, so it'll take us some time to get there. Even at the first level, it helps our archers, which we have quite a few of. So you know what? I know I was talking about improving our money more, but we're making okay money right now. Let's go ahead and help our levies a little bit. It is our castle holding. Their priority of the priority of a castle holding is typically a military strength. So let's deal with this first. My paths happen to have crossed with Wali Bings, and to my surprise, it seems as though he does not have a great impression of my friend Sheikh Idris. What? Perhaps I should take this opportunity to change his mind. Let me tell you a story about Idris. Or people should be talking about me instead. Wow. Helps me reduce some stress, I suppose. Diplomacy challenge against Wali Jirjir. I could improve his opinion of my friend. I could make things worse for Idris, or I could really hurt Idris's reputation. He's a friend of mine, and he found my dog for me. You gotta stick up for your friends, man. What's life if you don't stick up for your friends? Let me tell you a story about my buddy. One time when Keed ran away. Let's go ahead and build these military camps too. Let's go for it. Changes of conviction. I tried to paint Sheikh Idris in the best possible light, and Wali Jirjir gradually started listening with greater and greater interest. When he muttered, "I never knew that," to himself, I knew I had made an impression. My friend is a great man. Oh, what a cheeky game. What a cheeky game. I still get that stress reduction that I would have gotten if I'd gone with the other option. But here I get more out of it. Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. All right, cool. When are those peasants coming at me? Yeah, they're not as strong as they once were. They still have more numbers than me, but they are just peasants. A little unhappy. We could also recruit some more men-at-arms if we wanted to, in time for this little peasant rebellion. Oh, more folks from Ireland. I'm Irish, so I can't not do it. Oh, that's fair, Darren. Yeah. I saw Ease mention Cork, and I was like, oh, talk about Ireland. Bjorn Ironside plays the Kingdom of Denmark. Cool. The Kalmar Union. Gotcha. Jirjir the Berber. Oh my God, Neil W. Too many doing Ireland. Ireland's a good kind of like comfy start. I guess the goals to make the Kingdom of Ireland and to conquer England is you can kind of like, there's a direction there right off the bat. I find that's why Ireland is such an attractive start. The Camel Riders we're very close to being able to get as well, and they are quite good. So I think we'll get ourselves some Camel Riders. Go on theme. We'll wait for that next step, and they should help us to control those peasants. Send my spy master to the capital of Spain. To what end? In fact, you know what? I'd rather. Oh, not what you suggested, but you did make me think it'd be a good idea to try and find secrets in my cousin's court, and maybe we could use that for some benefit. He is our liege. We could probably use that to our benefit. Should we find something out? What do we got over here? Designated guardian for Sina. Oh my God, Sina. Just turned 6. Okay, good. You are also pensive. You are also good with money. Excellent stewardship. You will also take on my... oh, good. She's Zaidi from birth. You'll be taught by my wife as well. Got to take advantage of that high stewardship. And then hopefully she can... If we have enough people with high stewardship for enough generations, we can train some of our future vassals to have high stewardship and maybe high martial and make them vassals, because a vassal with high stewardship gets you more money as well. So we do want to maximize some of that stuff. Heir is in line to inherit certain titles. That's cool. We're in line to inherit a bunch of titles. Cool. There are wars we can declare. Again, I've got that. I guess we deal with the rebellion first, and then we'll try to take on... God, this Empire of... No, not the Empire of Maghreb. Who are you the vassal to? Sorry? We're declare war on you. It's just him, but it's his allies that scare me. Yeah. Because I guess our cousin here has access to 1,700 troops. Party, I'm a big fan of you and CK3. It's great to see this Let's Play. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that on both fronts. And lots more of this action on the channel to come too, so... Cool. That's good to know that people are interested. I may be a console peasant, but I'll never betray my brothers. Secretly stashes invitation invite. Oh my God. Oh my God. 40 minutes. The countdown begins. T-minus 40 minutes. Might go for Vikings invading Spain. Okay. Or Mongols invading Northern Europe. Interesting. All right. Okay. There's so much to do. For those of you that have, missed the map pans, there are options. All right. Let's move time forward here. Yeah. Steam is wrong, apparently. Steam is wrong. What type of inheritance does Muslims have? Well, so we've got, for ourselves, We are with the Agnatic Confederate Partition, so only males, all children inherit equally. Some Muslim rulers have male preference, if I recall correctly. Don't quote me on that. But what I do know for sure is if your faith has a head of faith, which, for example, I believe, whoops. Let's go ahead. Sorry, clicking all over. If your faith has a head of faith, such as the Caliph al-Mu'taz, so the thing with the Caliph is when he has to pass his titles on, his child, because he's a temporal head of faith, his child has to be of his faith. Otherwise, he can't pass it on to his children. So yeah, it depends on which kind of Muslim you are. To the vile Prince Al-Qasim, you've been burdened. I've heard this story before. I've read this letter before. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. Now, they are a little bit stronger than me. So this could go poorly. Maybe. I doubt it. We'll be fine. What about my military might over here? We're able to get the camel riders, so let's go ahead and do that. Again, it takes them some time to recruit to full strength, but we'll be fine. 433 for starters. We're still replenishing a little bit over here. Max of 631. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Task aborted with the control increase. We'll get back on that. We'll crush these guys. There's 500 up over here. Oh my god, that's actually quite a few. We need to make sure we crush them before they group up. All right, let's raise our forces. But first, our doggo was busy at the council meeting. As me and my counselors are gathering for a meeting, we know this. Umayyad is excited to join in on the council meeting, and of course, Umayyad has a place to be. What is the difference between full package and regular version? The full package has some DLC and flavor packs and stuff included in it. I don't remember the details, but it comes with a few extra things. And if you hang on to your ordering, just give me like 30 minutes. I'll give you a link that you can check out for more details, and you can buy for it to support the channel as well as you do. But that'll be when my video releases that I was talking about earlier. And Umayyad has helped us gain some prestige. Man, it's good to have a dog. It's good to have a dog. It's very good to have a dog. What's not good to is to have these peasants rising up. I'm a little worried about this. Let's raise all of our troops up over here. Where is my rally point? Where'd I put you down, buddy? Get you over here. Raise them all up. It'll take a couple moments here. We have a decent commander. I really wish we had better commanders. 2 days left. Gathering, done. Excellent. Put them up over here for the interception, basically. Crush these guys. We'll win decisively. Then we'll move up against the other peasants. Again, we have such superior forces, I suppose. So we'll be fine. Dude, Crusader Kings 3 is promising as an understatement. Why do you have so much negative prestige? It's because I had to call my father into the war against the Umayyad Sultanate, which we knew we were going to have to do, so I'm okay with that. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. My only wish is that they'll expand to the rest of Asia, especially Southeast Asia. So what I'll say is this. I don't know anything. Don't take this as, like, gospel or whatever. But what I'll say is this. The Chola kingdom is in the game, in South India. And the Cholas were known for their cultural conquest. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that battle. Let's pull back a little bit if we can get out of that battle. Just because I can't afford to lose too many troops. But the Cholas were known for their like cultural conquest of Southeast Asia and you know, it's the spread of faith and culture and all that. So I'd be curious to see if Southeast Asia is not included. I suspect, I don't know. Like at launch, it's not, of course. But I mean afterwards with DLC and stuff. The ripped eastern edge of the map makes a lot of people think an eastern DLC is coming. Yeah, I would think so as well. Yeah, same studio, different dev team. No! Yusuf! That hurts. Yusuf, our marshal, was killed. This man is a powerful vassal. He probably deserves this role more than anybody else. He's got the skills for it as well. That is not good. That is not good. That's the downside with battles. Even if you're going to win them, you can actually lose them. Truly a Pyrrhic victory. What would the Arab equivalent, or the Muslim equivalent of a Pyrrhic victory be? If there was one. In fact, if there are any Arab speakers in chat, let me know. Oh wow, we wrecked him. We wrecked him. I guess we took the leader of the peasant uprising. Oh, that fool. That's what you get. That's what you get. Slaughtered Yusuf. We're gonna teach him a lesson. We're gonna teach this man a lesson. To the abhorrent Al-Qasim, may you be soon up alive in the belly of a dead camel. I know when I am defeated, it seems I am left with no choice but to comply with your demands. Peasant faction is disbanded. All right, we're not done with you, my friend. We are not done with you. Torture him. We might discover a secret, if he has one. We might gain some dark insights, which improves our intrigue and prowess. You'll remember the perk we took. Am I done with Bannerlord 2? No. The Bannerlord and everything's coming back. The programming changed a little bit for the weekend as Crusader Kings took over my life. but Bannerlord is back. There's a new episode coming tomorrow. A little earlier than usual, actually. So don't worry about that. So yeah, we're going to torture him first. Previously, we just executed the peasant leader, and that did nothing. That did nothing, right? Clearly, they still have the gall to rise up against me. So the lesson must be extended. He killed Yusuf. Yeah, exactly. Well, so he killed Yusuf. He must be punished for that. To kill somebody gives them a sweet release. To kill somebody lets them go. But to torture them teaches them a lesson. And everyone that watches will learn as well. Now, our stress is clear. We don't have to worry about this. Yes, we're generous, but we also care for those who are close to us. Gain dark insights. Intrigue. Excellent. Excellent. That helped our intrigue grow as well. Oh, he doesn't like us. Why? Tortured me. I love that that's a marker. Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent, but it can separate flesh from bones just as well as any knife. A truth Azrur is soon to experience. He will be sleeping on his stomach for quite some time. It had to be done. It had to be done. He gains, 5% chance he gains the trait Lunatic. Nah, didn't happen. Didn't happen. He deserves it. Totally not tyrannical, just a reminder. Exactly, very well put. Very well put. 32 minutes left, folks. No coming back from killing your boy Yusuf. Exactly. You don't do that. You don't do that to my homie. No, not at all, man. Not at all. And I will eventually kill him. Might even throw him in my dungeon. Might even throw him into my dungeon. How dare he? How dare he? God, I'm so upset. He was a good marshal, too. My name is Avianos, my lord. I have come before you to offer my wisdom. My court physician Carlos, who brought the man before me, looks skeptical. He approached the castle riding a donkey, my lord. Backwards. Hey, man, if he can manage that, that's impressive. Chance of lunacy goes up the more you torture him. Yeah, I think so. I think that's how it works. Like, the more often you torture somebody, the more likely they are. Because they also gain stress and stuff. So you can do a couple of things with torture. It's so much fun. Party Elite 2020. Torture. It's so much fun. Please share your wisdom with me. I gain useful insights. Helps my learning. Or I'm confused and it hurts my learning. Great. Learning is important for piety, just as a reminder. Let your knowledge bless the whole court. He joins our court, and he gains opinion of us. I don't have time for fools. Or amusing. Let him likewise amuse the masses. Parade him through the streets as a fool. Gives me some prestige, but he doesn't like us. His learning isn't that great. His prowess, though. Oh. Let's take a quick look at the Ferris we have. He would make a good Ferris. He would make a good knight. We don't have that many good knights. Wait, are you guys describing methods of torture? Throw him in a pit and throw the pit away. Oh my god. I'm going to check out the Paradox AK3 stream that's starting. My back sounds good. Darren, enjoy. Enjoy. Thank you for joining. The oubliette. Absolutely. We won't oublier him, though. We'll remember him. Set the pit on fire, then throw it away. CK has a thing for making YouTubers say stuff that isn't exactly socially acceptable. Oh god, what did I say? I didn't say anything that's not socially acceptable. Anyways, back to torturing the man. No, I think we'll let his knowledge bless the whole court. He'd be a good addition to our court. Not the best marshal, but his prowess is strong, which would make him a good knight. He's a little old. No. It's right. You're right. Ebianos. Absolutely. Thank you. Oh, damn. His learning is good. Oh, his learning is great. Unfortunately, we cannot replace our imam because we've done that previously. But he's a good. Not a good knight, but certainly a good educator even. Damn. Useful insights. The +1 learning isn't really the biggest deal for me. But let's have him join our court. Let's have him join our court. Let your knowledge bless the whole court. All you really need is a bucket of rats and some fire, to be honest. Yeah, hey, someone here is frighteningly aware of what they're talking about. Oh man, so many loved ones lost. So many loved ones lost. Now let's take a quick peek actually at our numbers here. We've got, oh hey, we can have up to 1,000 soldiers now. We've grown quite strong. We've grown quite strong. For sure, Helmet, for sure. I felt like it was something that wouldn't get too much love, and I was like, well, gotta get in there. Plus, I have a personal attachment to Morocco, as I've mentioned before, so, you know, there's that personal love and bias as well, I suppose. All right, what's our next step here? So I would say we've done quite well. Now, going over here, because that is a good idea, striking at the Rustamid Emirate. I just fear for the fact that our military strength is similar. That concerns me. What we could do is, if we're patient, we could do one war for the whole duchy as well. Spy Master Secret uncovered. You learned of Kintila's non-believer secret. Good stuff. Good stuff. Keep looking for secrets in my cousin's court. And another pregnancy. Good stuff. Damn, I'm not... There's 10k people in the Paradox stream on Twitch. Never seen hype like this. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. It's a long time coming, right? It's a long time coming. Total War 3 Kingdoms War Cabinet has extended to torture. Let's go. Yeah, for real. All right, so this is one option, right? Up over here against the Umayyad Sultanate, we have a Oh, we don't anymore. The truce is expired. Hang on a second, folks. That means we can actually push for Cadiz. Oh, no, we do have a truce. Why am I not seeing... Weird. It should be... Oh, it's showing for me, but not for them. Strange. So I have a truce until the 27th of September, 890. Tempting. Tempting. We'd go up and get Seville, and then... it would take some time. My only concern here is, like I was saying, the equivalent strength is concerning, I would say. And besides that, we need prestige to be able to call our father into the war as well, because I feel like that's going to be necessary. So we do have to wait a little bit anyway, at which point, I guess we could get to that next rank sooner over here, because as the Duchy of Reef, or to become the Duke, quote-unquote, of Reef, we need 2 counties, and we already have 1. I really wish I could just get Tangier. And then I could do that. Maybe, I mean, jeez. It would be nice, wouldn't it? One thing, actually, I should do, it just occurred to me, is appeal to some of my vassals over here who are unhappy with me. I can sway them. This is a personal thing you can do, depending on your diplomacy skill. You can try and improve relations with people, and it can result in events and stuff as well. And I forgot to do that completely. My bad. But that should help us make some better relations, I suppose. Is there a color? Because you can't attack them, but they can take the revenge. I suppose, yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense. Maybe push south along the coast. We can take a look at that. And Hufflepuff, thank you very much for becoming our latest member, joining in as a knight to the Knights Elite. Make sure that if you're not in our Discord, you join that as well. You get a title and stuff there too. And it is a super active Discord too. Link is in the description down below. It is our obligation to get more land for Umayyad to play on. So if we were to go south, we'd have to declare war on the Emirate of Su. The thing is, what we need to keep an eye on is our holding limit, our domain limit, rather. If we have more domains, which is to say county rank titles, county rank titles. We will... Oh. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Of Shaitan, to be specific. I mean, hey, I guess we'll join Pops in this war, gain some prestige that way. But yeah, what we're trying to do is become the next rank up. We want to go from being a sheikh to being an emir, like our cousin. That way we can have vassals that we can give extra counties to, and we don't have to worry about the penalties of going over our limit. But hey, our father goes to war, so we shall join him. Again, gain some of that nice prestige, right? I think it's a good call. Nazir Muklif. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Nazir Muklif. Pyrrhic victory equivalent. Good to know. Another daughter? I thought, man. How many? Khadija, Radiyya, Noura, Alia, Halima. Running out of names here. Sohaila, Titi, Adli, Zara, Khadija. Okay, let's go with Khadija. Came up a couple times. Unkid the troublemaker. Oh, Unkid's fine. People are just complaining, man. People are just complaining. Thank you, Ocelot. Glad to hear people say that always. It is a nice community. So many people playing so many types of games. My Chancellor, Wali Kentela, approaches me, rage in his eyes and dog in his hand, dragged along by the scruff of his neck. I found this beast among my things. What wasn't chewed to bits was covered in excrement. I don't have the money for it, so... just a dog. Relax. Relax. Keep looking for secrets over here. Dad, I can join your war. Nope. Nope, I can't. Might still... I don't know if I'm actually still able to... Let's get on down over here, see if we are able to do anything for him. Oh, these guys are a tribe, eh? Interesting. Tribes are an entirely different type of government that comes with its own, like, rules and limitations and stuff like that. Blood Wolf, what's up? Not much. You? The friendliest Muslim leader around, Sheikh Mehand. Sheikh Mehand. Oh my god, shake my hand. Oh my god. Wow. That took me a minute, didn't it? That took me a minute. Is that our siege? Or is that the army of Marrakesh sieging? Yeah, that's us. That's our siege. Okay, cool. We can make a difference here. Doggos be doggos. Exactly. Kenchilla needs to Kenchilla out. Ain't that the truth? Kun, I am loving the game. I'm really enjoying the game. I've got like 4 or 5 playthroughs happening. This is just one of the 4 or 5 that I decided would be an entertaining one to stream. So I'm enjoying it a lot. I wish I had a full review prepared to go out or something, but it would really just be it would be like one sentence. Is good. So this siege is going on. That's good. That's good. Do we have? What are we looking at as well in terms of? Well, money's not looking so hot right now. Because our armies are more expensive because we now have the camel riders that we pay for as well when we have the entire army raised. So we do have to keep our eyes on that a little bit more than prior. No. I haven't even read this, but I can tell with the title. No. Unkid has walked by my side for many years, and the passage of time does not spare dogs. As I kneel beside her, she starts wagging her tail slowly, but she cannot raise her head. I sit with her long into the night, petting her brown back until the tail stills. I will miss you, Unkid. Man. That's actually, that's sad, man. Oh, man. Drop your F's in chat for Unkid. A loyal companion to the end. Look how sad we look. Man. Damn. Damn, man. That sucks. That's the downside of having a pet. God. So that's the downside of having a pet. Captain Cena says, kill daddy. As vengeance for what just happened to our dog. The chance of success of murdering our dad is fairly low. is fairly low. Plus, I mean, he's helped us in our wars. His success is my success. It'll all eventually pass to me. So, you know, there's that. Ooh, I'm gonna butcher this one. Satapats Mick or Milk? can't read that clearly. I's and L's blend together. I apologize for butchering your name, man. My apologies. But thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much for subscribing. Episode 1, I had to take episode 1 down. Long story, but there was a bit of a misunderstanding. But I put it back up now, so you can watch episode 1 as well. If you missed it, you can watch it like double speed or something to catch up on everything that happened there. But it is back up on the channel now. How do you get a dog? It just kind of happens. It just kind of happens. You can get a dog, and it leads to a bunch of events, including the dog eventually dying. If you still have your deviant wife, I do, stepped away for a moment, so maybe may have missed something. Maybe she'll help you cope with the loss by wagging her oh my god, oh my god. Why did I read that out? Gonna get me demonetized. Why did I read that out before finishing the reading first? I should have read it first. Malice Implicit is our next perk to get over here. Dread gain per tyranny. So if we perform acts of tyranny, we gain more dread, and having more dread scares people. And when they're afraid of us, we can get them to do things. Now, here is the result of us trying to sway one of our vassals. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a personal scheme we can do. Wali Kenchella, who needs to chella out. That's a yuck, my dude. Okay, so this is an opportunity to maybe improve our chances or maybe hurt them. A commoner of Baranis heritage has been accosted in the streets of Salah over some minor offense. By making a statement in their defense, I could perhaps convince my Chancellor Wali Kentella, the equally Baranis of my good character. But I might risk alienating my Maghrebi peers. Oh. Ooh. Oh no. These decisions, man. So either I can say the Barani are a good people, and he'll like me more for sure, and there's a slight chance that we spend some prestige. Esteban says, Big Ol, you're nice, man. You're 2-0 versus PE. Yeah, geez, catching me off guard here. Oh my god. Either I can say that his people are good too, or I can say that, nah, man, Maghrebis are the best. Which would help us gain prestige, which we do need. And to be fair, the series is called Maghrebi Madness, and to be fair, I did say that we're very proud Maghrebi, and we intend to convert people to Maghrebi and make a Maghrebi, empire and everything. So it is more in character to say Maghrebis are of superior moral fiber. We're not going to take this attempt to improve our relations with this guy. The Muslim John Wick, Hunter Fry. Oh yeah, fine. Who killed my dog? Time killed my dog. It's time for me to kill time. Kill time by watching some Crusader Kings 3 on this channel. Ayo. Oh god, that was terrible. Kendall Dorman. Hey PE, long-time viewer. Hello, hello. Glad you can make it here. Glad you've been watching. Always nice to see folks drop by on a live stream. The Muslim John Wick. I still can't get over that. John Alwick. Mister, I'll make a Maghreb out of you. Oh, dear, Neil. Party, please take my hometown, Agadir. Yeah, I'm going to embarrass myself now. I don't remember where Agadir is. I remember Marrakesh and Meknes is masked. Hold on, I want to try and remember Agadir. I'm not going to remember, I'm going to be honest. Let's see if I can't find it, actually. Down south, eh? Agadir. Oh, it's literally on the map. If I just gone a bit more south, Agadir is right here. Yeah, again, I lived here over a decade ago, 15 years ago or something, so I apologize for not having my my geography on point. Now, I can't take Agadir, but my father will, and when my father passes away, we'll get it off of him. So we'll be okay. Lots of big armies down over here. Let's go ahead and pull back a little bit. We are losing money because of our raised troops, so I might want to drop them. Hopefully I'll gain something from this battle. Bannerlord kill Unkid. Yeah, that's the revenge, eh? That's the revenge. Killing another person in Unkid. Irgi Saputra, thank you very much for subscribing. I do hope you're enjoying the show. And anybody else who's watching and enjoying, if you're enjoying the show, that's fantastic. If you're not already a subscriber, and you're not subscribing because you're like, oh, I don't know if Party Elite's going to play more Crusader Kings on the channel, so why should I subscribe? Guaranteed, I'm playing a lot more Crusader Kings on the channel, so don't hesitate to subscribe. And whether you're a subscriber or not, if you are enjoying this show so far, whether you're watching it live or as a VOD afterwards, do not hesitate to hit that like button. Throw your crusades in the like button's general direction. I did live in Morocco, Captain Sina, yes. It was during middle school, so, you know, a long time ago. I lived in Rabat, which, if I'm not mistaken, is like... here-ish? Yeah, ish. And I've been around. I've been around to various parts. Never did make it down to Agadir, I don't think, actually. But it is a big name, like big name city and stuff. So I should have remembered where Agadir is. Oops. We only visited Marrakesh once. Beautiful. Oh my god, absolutely beautiful. We did the tourist thing. Despite living in the country for 3 years, we did the tourist thing as well. We went to Marrakesh. We went to Casablanca. For a field trip, we went all the way down to the Western Sahara as well, for a school field trip. Camping with the Berbers, camel riding and all that. Oh man, good times. Good years of my life. Hence like I said, I have a personal attachment to Morocco. I wasn't kidding. It's a kind of a big deal having your middle school life be in a place. All right, these guys are all vassals of us, or not us, of our fathers or our cousin. Muzaffruddin died in our dungeons. Oh damn! I never did get around to torturing him a second time. Wait, is he? He's a captain. But that does remind me. Thank you. Where is it? Was Azrur, right? Yes, it was Azrur. Tortured me, yeah. Can't yet until 891. Fair enough. I'll have to wait a little longer. I know you can become immortal in CK2. If you can become immortal in CK3, try to do it. And kill time for killing. That is technically a way to do it. Yeah, Captain Cena lived. Yeah. There's I've been around a little bit. In terms of places I've lived, to be clear. And there it is. Our father has taken the entire, well, you know, Agadir, plus Ifni, Su, and Dra are all ours now. Well, our fathers. We'll get it eventually. The one Hash Brown, thank you for subscribing. I do hope you're enjoying the show. Man, I wish you'd die already. Oh. What? What are the chances? You inherited the Sultanate of Maghreb and one other title from Sultan Yahya II Ibn Yahya of Maghreb. You are now a mighty sultan. My god, that feels very strange. We were just talking. I literally just said, I wish you'd die already. We didn't kill him. We did nothing. We did nothing. We thought about it, maybe a little. Yo, what is up? Yes! we stayed loyal to the family. Never had to break our familial bonds or anything like that. With that said, a moment of mourning for our father. May he rest in peace. Looks like he's resting in pieces, actually. Severely injured. Yo, this is huge. This is huge. Yeah, exactly, Kino. I wonder, like, when's he gonna die? Oh, how about right now? Careful what you wish for. Now your dad is dead. Damn right. Oh, man. Okay, this is huge. Okay, so we have to... This opens up a whole conversation. Good God, don't upset Elite. His death wishing is law, apparently, right? Jeez. So, the Idrisid Sultanate is now mine. I am the mighty Sultan of the Idrisid. It is my primary title. My son. So, here's a great example of this. So, because we have male-only Confederate partition, not having any more sons is, in a way, good. Here's the thing. What happens with Confederate partition is if you have a bunch of people who are of the inheriting gender, they will take on parts of your realm, starting with the top rank. But because we only have one sultanate title, because you can have multiple, we're fine, even if we have a bunch of sons. So I'm not worried about that yet. What I am worried about, Death Note, Maghreb edition. Oh my god, Death Note Maghreb edition. That's good. That's good. I might make a notebook with like Death Note written in Arabic on it or something just for myself. Okay, so where was I? Where was I? Right. So I'm not really worried about having more sons. We'll be fine there. What I am worried about though is perhaps my cousin. Let's see. The line of succession here is me, and then my son, and then my half-brother. Okay, that's who I'm worried about. My half-brother, my other half-brother, my other half-brother. And some of these half-brothers don't like me. So there can be some problems here. This man's a bold lackey, very poor intrigue. That's good. That's good. My other half-brother. Ooh, okay, his intrigue's also not that great. All right. It's good. It's good. It's good. The father was... No, he died of his wounds. My father died of his wounds. Died from his wounds on the 6th of December, 889, at age 44. I guess it was during a battle down here. He must have been horribly wounded while capturing I want to get the name right over here. While capturing the Emirate of Su for me. This happened. Killing siblings is illegal in Zaydism. Bruh. If they... Oh, dear. If they make moves, I will probably do that. If they make moves, I would probably do that. They are already, like, they... Okay, let's look at our family properly here, because this is big. Right, this is big. If we look at our dynasty tree over here, we can see that our brothers all have titles of their own. They're not as high as mine, but they all have titles of their own. So, you know, there's... Maybe they're not going to do anything. Maybe they're not going to do anything. You going to conquer Spain as the Muslims? Yes, Juan Dominguez. So the plan is to avenge the Battle of Tours, which is actually a decision you can make over here, which involves taking the Iberian Peninsula and southern France. Southern Francia, as the game puts it. All right, so my alliance with Sultan Yahya II has been invalidated. You don't say. We're also now the dynasty head. That also opens up a lot of options for us in terms of, like, we can interact with people in our dynasty with some special ways. Like, let's say Prince Yahya. Or actually, no, I can't do it to... Trying to figure out an example. I'll get to it when we get to it. I'm letting myself get distracted with mechanics conversations, so we'll get to it when we get to it. But it unlocks more options for us. Also, being the Sultan over here, I believe, has unlocked some decisions for us, too. Founding universities, becoming the dynasty of many crowns as the dynasty head, founding a new empire. There are some options. Dismantle the papacy, also an option. Fratricide is such an ugly word. I prefer succession securing. Yes, I like that. I like that. You will not kill your siblings. They will die in mysterious and tragic circumstances, says Esteban. Yeah, that family tree grew since the last time I saw yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of daughters too. It's gonna be a big family. It's gonna be a big family. All right, so now though, now we're in a world where we might be able to take these wars on. Seize the Sheikhdom of Melilla. Well, that's a small push. We could invade the entire kingdom. You can only do a war to invade a kingdom tier title once in your life. So you have to be very picky about that. I don't think this is the ideal spot for that. The other thing we can do as well is, because we are the Idrisid Sultanate, we've already kind of taken over everything that's rightfully ours. You can just ask people to be your vassal instead, but unfortunately, these guys are... These guys are... not de jure my vassal, which means, like, legally they're not necessarily my vassal, or they shouldn't have to be my vassal, so it hurts my chances of getting them to accept, as does, you know, religion and all that stuff. But that's okay. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Moving on up, let's take care of our holdings. We're above our domain limit, so that's hurting our income and things like that. So let's fix that. Salah, we're going to hold on to. That is our, you know, home. It's where we grew up and what we did and all that. So I need to figure out who to give what. Now, of my existing vassals, here's the way it works. Invade Umayyad when you get that much piety. Oh yeah, you're right, actually. We're actually losing piety now. Why are we dropping in piety? Too few spouses. Oh, right, because I've ranked up. I got to get another spouse. Cool, we'll build another alliance. Glad I checked. But yeah, absolutely. We should hit up the Umayyad Sultanate. I'm just checking. Don't worry, I'm not about to declare it. Holy War for the Kingdom is 750 piety. We really have to work to that. We really have to work hard on that. But it would be a nice gain of territory, wouldn't it? We could also go one duchy at a time. We could also just go invade kingdom, but that's extremely expensive here. That's giant kingdom. Something to think about. Something to think about. But first. Did you study in Arabic? I did not study Arabic. No, when I was in Morocco, I learned French. I opted for French. I picked up some Arabic. But not like that. Invite all your half-brothers to a big family dinner. Actually, you know what? Host feast, I'm missing a little bit of money. Let's call a hunt instead. Let's do something here. Let's call a hunt. Let's oh my god, 133. In that case, hold off on that. We'll wait a little bit longer. We'll host a feast to mourn our father and celebrate our ascension. Anyway, sorry, I keep distracting myself. Who do we give what? Now, when you're picking vassals, you want to keep an eye on their martial and stewardship as well, because when you give someone control of territory, you polygamy for the win. All it's given me is daughters. But yeah, you basically, if your vassal has a higher martial, they'll be able to get more soldiers from their lands. If they have a high stewardship, they'll be able to get more taxes from their land. If they have high both, then they'll be able to get more of both from their land. Right now, I'm 15 and 5, 12 and 4, 11 and 7 is like highest balanced. We can also just look at our court in general and give someone from our court a rise in ranks, especially if somebody likes us. 10-4, 9-9, 10-5 has claims that I can maybe push. Oh, claims my land. You're a princess. You can't. Come on. Know your limits. Princess. 4 and 8, 6 and 1, 10 and 10. Ooh, oh, my prisoner and rival. Oops. Why do the good guys have to be people that don't get along with me? This guy, 21 martial. I mean, he's the guy we tortured. He's the peasant with a rebellion. Hold the feast in honor of your late father and your dog. Yeah, that sounds right. How about some Portuguese man of war stew? 4 minutes. Oh, geez. 3 minutes now. Red wedding, my brothers. No. The dapper hat. Only a little. Only a little. We got 3 minutes left in the stream and then a video popping out as well. Oh, man. Who would make a good battle? I wish you could organize these by thing as well. We could do find character over here and then organize by... Let's see, martial or stewardship. Hey, Adam. You're pretty good. I could call you in. Our military strength is pretty good. 2,500 versus what are our enemies looking like? 1,900 over here. So we could overpower them without needing to worry too much about that. So that 20 on the stewardship is nice. 19.5, a little bit better maybe. 17.9. I like. Oh no, can't give you that. 15.6, 14.11. That might be... I doubt we'd even be able to invite them to the court. Yeah, they have to actually be willing to join us, which nobody here with good stats seems to be. Yeah, Hang on a second. He's a vassal of mine already. 21.4, right. 17.9, Salah. Sheikh Idris. I can't bring him over from my cousin's court, unfortunately. Chancellor of Sheikh Murad. Yeah, these stats are not gonna have the best, I think, numbers here. But let's see. I have to like learn what our holdings look like here. We got a couple of sheikdoms. The Fesid Emirate is fine with my cousin. I could give a sheikdom away, or I could give a duchy level title away as well. We have only sheikdoms. We have no duchy level titles of our own. Oh, this... I gotta think about this, I'll be honest. I gotta think about this. We gotta figure out how to... again, we're over our domain limits. We have to figure out how to partition our holdings. Just the one we have to give away. Basically, what I want to do is I want to find a holding that makes decent money. Yeah, that makes decent money. And give it to one of my vassals or courtier who has high stewardship, so they'll help me make some more money. We also need to find ourselves another spouse. Hopefully we can find an alliance somewhere. The Marwanid Emirate, the Fesid Emirate, an alliance with our own... we are a clan type kingdom, so we have to keep an eye on that. There's lots to do. Even got to pick a new council member and stuff. Man, there's so much happening. Folks, I do, Captain Cena. Well enough-ish. This is a great spot for us to call it a session, I think. Like I said, it was going to be a 2-hour session. There's so much more new options now to explore, which is going to be a great way to kick off our next stream, I suppose, our next session. We're going to do it live as well. It is noon, so you should now be able to pick up the game. And I'm also going to be dropping a new video right now as well, which I should be able to link you to. Let me just get the video up and out over here. I'll throw you guys the link, and this should really help you get your, sort of start in Crusader Kings 3. So away goes, if YouTube would just, there we go, allow me. There goes the video. I'll throw you a link in chat as well, folks. This is where you can check out some more Crusader Kings 3 action right now on this channel. I think an ad is playing in the background there. I apologize for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. I hope you guys enjoyed our expansion. Our death wishing apparently worked out quite well. I had a lot of fun. Glad to see y'all are happy with how things went as well. Next stream, I'll figure out when we do it. Follow me on Twitter, join our Discord. It's a great way to keep up to date with when streams are happening, of course, and subscribe to the channel too, because you will get notifications that way as well. Crusader Kings 3, lots of it to come on the channel. If you are planning on picking the game up, check out the link I threw in chat just above. There's a link in the comments there that you can use to just kind of show your support to the channel too, if you're cool with that. But yeah, folks, I mean, damn, the Sultan of the Idrisid Sultanate is where we're calling it a session today. From boys to men last time, from men to kings this time, I suppose. As always, on the topic of kings, I want to say thank you to all of the super chatters today, our new member as well. It makes a huge difference in live streams and helping support the channel that way. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, a massive thanks also goes out to all of my channel members and patrons who support this channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. Cannot thank you enough. It's time to go forth and conquer, folks. So I hope you enjoy Crusader Kings 3 as much as I have. I hope you enjoy that video I just put out as well. Do let me know in the comments over there. If you're watching a VOD today here, let me know as well in the comments. Leave a like if you've had a good time. But until next time, as always, cheers.